My mama like, I know she ain't out here smashing my lights. She tells me to come on. She like, come on. I'm just like, well, I can't stay in the house. I don't got nothing to do with this. So I go behind my mom. By the time I come outside with my mom, you see Beth. I look down the block, you see Beth or somebody, but it looked like Beth, running hard and fast. I'm talking about all the way down the block. My mama like, you know what? They gonna think it's sweet. They gonna keep on trying to play with me. So you know what? I'm gonna nip this in the bud right now, right? So she looks across the street and she sees Cynthia. She say, matter of fact, that's the same girl that was with her. So it was Cynthia and Kenyatta over there. So my mama tells me, come on, we finna go across the street. I'm like, Mom, why? She like, let's go. We're going across the street. I'm like, so I'm kind of like trying to get everything together because I don't know if these people gonna want to fight or nothing. My mama is already walking across the street. So I jog behind my mom. My mom like, where she at? Where she at? So Cynthia like, who? She say, who was out there smashing my lights? So Cynthia was like, not me. Kenyatta like, not me. She say, I didn't say who wasn't. So Cynthia like, wait, my mama not even here. She said, I didn't ask for your mama. She said, now I'm going to ask you, who smashed my lights? So Cynthia like, all I can say is it wasn't me. She said, where the other girl at? She like, what other girl? She like, we just been sitting on the porch. My mama said, I saw y'all. I saw y'all through my window. I saw you standing there. And I saw when y'all rung my bell. Cynthia said, you didn't see me ring your bell. I was probably with them, but I didn't ring your bell. She said, what's that girl name? Cynthia like, I'm finna go in the house. Cynthia got up. While my mama is asking her for Beth's name, she gets up and goes straight in the house. Leave Kenyatta on the porch. So my mama like, I'm going to call the police because y'all damaging my property. So Kenyatta was like, I don't know what you talking about now. Kenyatta, she was kind of hood. She was kind of, you know what I'm saying? She was kind of ghetto, you know what I'm saying? But her parents had that guala, had that money though. So she like, I ain't do nothing, so I don't know what you talking about. So Kenyatta gets up and get ready to come down a few steps off the porch. So my mama say, oh, that's okay. That's okay, even I got to go up and down the block ringing everybody bell. I'm going to make sure that I let them know that it's 3 kids or 3 teenagers that's acting like kids smashing my lights. So Kenyatta like, who you talking to? She said, I'm not no kid. She's like, I'm 15 years old. She said, well, if you're 15 years old, y'all should know not to go on nobody's property smashing their things. So Cynthia comes back. Now, you see Beth kind of walking up. So Kenyatta like, there she go. You can ask her yourself. So when my mama laid eyes on Beth, my mama like, come here. Come here. Let me see if you tough. Come here. Beth broke running again, right? So my mama like, if she get close again, I want you to catch her. I said, huh? She said, you gonna go catch her. Now here's the deal. Beth is pretty thick, okay? Pretty big, all right? I don't know her, so I didn't know her capability of how she get out of the way she live. My mama want me to basically chase her. This girl could turn around and, you know what I'm saying, end up having more people with her and end up putting the flip-flops on me. You know, mama don't know how the streets go. Well, which that's what I'm thinking, right? So my mama said, if we see her again, I want you to catch her. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, wow, you just told me to be on my best behavior. And now you're telling me to go catch somebody, right? Boom, nevertheless, Kenyatta get ready to walk off. So my mama said, it's okay, y'all ain't got to give me her name. I just walk up and down the block ringing the bell. So Cynthia was like, we call her E, right? Straight sent us off. We call her E. So my mama said, okay, well, you let E know that when I catch her, it's going to be me and her. So boom, we leave from across the street. We goes to her house. So now my mama is heated because she feel like she didn't win the battle. My mama is walking up and down the stairs. My mama is having shot after shot. I'm done with my homework. I'm in my room now at this point. So all of a sudden, I hear my mama say, Rody Doty. I'm like, huh? She said, if you can, you can come here. I'm like, open the door. I go downstairs. I'm like, yes. She say, they across the street back on that girl porch. I'm like, you want to just wait till dad come home? She said, no, because he going to try to stop me. Now let's go. She said, matter of fact, hold on. My mama went upstairs. She put on some sweatpants, okay? and she had on a sweatshirt. This is the first time I ever seen my mama kind of dress, for me, boyish. All right. My mom is very, she doesn't dress boyish at all. So I was just like, okay, like, what's she on? She had her TLC game on, you know? Great. Yeah, she was looking like Left Eye low key. Man, my mama said, come on, we going back over here. She said, matter of fact, I should go get my bat. I'm like, Mom, no. She like, you know what? I ain't gonna need my bat. She like, I bet not pop a nail. So my mama goes back over there, right? But before we cross the street, we're standing like in the front of our yard. So Beth see us. So Beth tried to get ready, like, you know, she stood up, but you could tell she had that form like, I'm gonna just break running off this porch, right? So my mama said, don't worry. I'm gonna stand right here. I'm gonna find out where you stay. So they laughing like, pointing and laughing at her. So now that's making me mad, right? So my mama say, it's okay. Y'all stay right there. So my mama goes to the first door next door by us, right? She rings. It's late at night. It's like, I don't know, like 10, 11. It's late, okay? She rings, at the time, this lady name is Smith Bell, all right? She rings the bell. Miss Smith's son comes out. Now, he's a cop. So he comes out. She like, oh, I didn't even know I had a police officer that lived next door to me. So it's like, yeah. He like, how can I help you? And so she like, can you step out for a second? He like, what can I help you with? She say, see, this is my home over here. And it's some kids across the street. I don't know how long y'all been living on the block, but they smashed all my lights out in my yard. And I just want to find the person parent. So he like, okay. So he steps outside and my mama points. He said, oh, that's Elizabeth. He like, she stay on at that house. Basically, we're in the middle and it's two homes next to us. So you got Miss Smith and then you got Beth house. So he was like, my mom was like, oh, you know, like thanking him like, oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. She said, look, anytime you hungry, I throw big parties. Anytime you hungry, please feel free to ring my bell. I appreciate you. What's your name? He told her name. So I'm just sitting there like, oh, my Lord. My mama said, come on, we going over there. So Beth is still over there on the porch. We goes over there. We ring the bell, right? Nobody comes. So my mama is just standing on her porch. And so Beth looking. So Beth gets up. And this boy opens the door, which was her cousin. Now, when he opens the door, Beth kind of started coming across the street. But Cynthia stopped her. So whatever Beth was saying, it looked like she was finna try to throw some hands. And number one, you ain't finna throw no hands on my mama. Me and my mama, we'll chew you up right there and spit you out. Period, poo. Because her body language when she came over, she was coming across the street like she finna put somebody in their place. So the dude opened the door. So my mom like, hey, y'all kid, because my mama don't know who it is. She said, y'all kids smash my lights out the yard. Where's the mom? So he was like, oh, you know, you could come in. You know, he's scratching his belly. He like, you could come in. When we came into the house, it was, I don't want to say hoarder. It was everything but the right thing. Okay, let's talk about it. She had her mama there. Her sister stayed there. Her cousin stayed there. The cousin girlfriend stayed there. The grandpa stayed there. The grandpa wife stayed there. Who else? Oh, and it was two more uncles that stayed there and an auntie that stayed there. Now, mind you, this was only like a 4-bedroom home, and everybody was pretty much making do and downstairs. So as soon as we walked in, my mom said, oh my God, what's that ferocious smell? I'm like, Mom, she's like, you smell that? And we're walking, so he like, she downstairs. And so my mama said, are you gonna take us, or can she come up? So he like, I could go get her for y'all. He like, I got to get ready to head to work. So he go downstairs, but not all the way. He like, Joanne, somebody here to see you. Like we could have did that. He didn't even go down the stairs. So she comes like all the way like at the end. And she like, tell him to come down, whoever it is. So he like, y'all gotta go down, because Joanne was kind of heavy set. So for her to be going up and down the stairs, I guess that was too much pressure on her. So we go down the stairs. My mom like, ugh, I don't even want to touch that. She's like, I can't see. So we going down these dark stairs. So boom, we hit the corner. Now, once we go down there, it's another different smell that we can. When I say that every part of the house had a different smell, it was very messy. It was very dirty. They had, little roaches, everybody was staying in there. And a majority of them wasn't bathing. Because you could tell. We goes in Joanne's room. Room is a hot mess. It stank. Her lover, he laying in a bed with no shirt on, just big and just out there, just ugh. So she like, put on the shirt. We got company. So my mama like, oh, I can stand right here. Can I talk to you in the hallway? I ain't gotta come in your room. Your room is your privacy. But the look on my mama's face, it was more like, no, I don't want to bring none of them germs home. So she comes, she say, hey, I'm your neighbor. She like, yeah, I know who you are. She said, did you get my pie? My mama said, girl, I don't know what you did to that pie, but you got to make another one. She said, you got to make another one. That pie was real good. We all had a slice. She said, but that's not what I'm here for. She said, you got a daughter? She said, yeah, I do. She said, I got two. She said, well, your daughter was outside and she was smashing my lights. Now, before I put my hands on her, I need you to let her know I'm not a kid. And my mom was like, and somebody's going to replace those lights. She like, and right now. And so Joanne like, well, I don't even know what's going on. So she said, let me call Beth. And so my mama blowing my, you know what I'm saying? She blowing me like, cause my mama did Zaza and some drinks before all this happened. So Joanne like, oh, I got some of that. You do that. Here, hold on. I'll pass you what I got. My mama like, oh, I don't smoke off people. No, you go ahead. I got a lot in the house. You go ahead. So she said, maybe we could do a little, back and forth. We could trade each other stuff out. So my mama like, yeah, we could do that. So Joanne ended up calling Beth, right? Beth comes in the house. So we hear the door slam. Boom, because we're downstairs in the basement. So I said, Mom, I think that's her. And so my mom like, yeah, let her come on downstairs. I said, wait, Mom, you can't hit her, right? You can't hit her. That's all I can say is you can't hit her. So Joanne is still like in the room though, chilling. And I'm just like, oh my God, like it's about to get ready to go down. So Beth comes downstairs like, what you doing in my house?